So, what have I been thinking about? Well, with Twitter, there appears to be a lot of you who have names that I came up with in 2017. But you've had your accounts for way longer than that. So it appears as though something was going on there. Yeah. Just a coincidence? It's probable. Yeah. Hey, so that was 210. Let's do part 2 then. Can I rename that? Shit. I have to rename it some other time. Let me instead delete the first one, because that is in my Google Drive, right? Just to make sure, just to absolutely make sure. That is indeed there. Pause and back. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna delete that. Don't know why I didn't name that the right way, but hey, it's life. Life finds a way to fuck up. What am I thinking about? Oh, I don't know. I don't know at all. Yeah, you do. You just don't want to talk about out loud what you're thinking about. Some of us are allowed to have private thoughts, motherfucker. Scary private thoughts. Thoughts that overwhelm you and make you feel like there are a lot of bad problems and things that you started and starting to become overwhelmed with the responsibility. Yay! 'Cause I'm all alone and I don't know what I'm doing. It's a scary thing. Did you just do the Jurassic Park theme song there? What? It's pretty apt. There's a lot of... No! My crumble! Man! I have to get that on the ground. Son of a bitch! What? How come? How come indeed, man? Just how come? Right? I don't know what you mean. Sometimes why can't you just brain and everything else? We have multiple people working together as one. This is what you wanted. Yes. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Okay, like. What? Tell me, what are you gonna regale me with this time? What new way are you gonna show it to me this time? I'm not. I'm just afraid. If any one of them actually genuinely liked me, that'd be terrifying to me. People liking me terrifies me. I'm much happier when they're angry or upset with me than I am if they like me. Why is that? It's my natural default. It's what I trust. I can trust a person's angry with me. I can't trust a person loves me. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I mean, not like this. What am I going to do? Baby, I've got you, you got me. Baby, we're gonna take on this world and they will see what's coming down from where we've been flying around. Gonna show them the bird's eye view of the world we've come to know. We're gonna show you just what you've been waiting for. Because baby, oh baby, don't go, please no. The sun comes rising up once more. And think, man, it sucks. No, dude, that was good. Come on, I was grooving. No. It's bad, man. I've come to expect a certain level of performance and excellence, and it's just not there. Pissing me off. Well, at the very least, I got the lyrics. Maybe somebody else can sing it better. Indeed. Where do you want it to go? Fly among the stars, circling a big old black hole. That used to be my heart. As we're gaining speed, getting ready to fling on out into the galaxy, racing among particles, zipping along near the speed of light, enjoying each other's company among the stars. Gonna see some truly crazy, wonderful things. Gonna do some truly crazy, wonderful things with you. Yeah, with you. Because I wanna see a beautiful night sky like no one ever before. Just you and me in a spaceship of love. Oh, yeah. You're not putting any actual, yeah, I'm kind of weak. It's like, tentative. Like, it's slowly coming out. I can't get the diaphragm to come out. So that way I can put some real oomph and to it. You know what I mean? Get the into it. Right now, the way it's being sung, it's like, ooh, but you know, I want it to be like, damn, oh God, stop, I can't hold it, man. Oh, you gotta get me, bitch, it was slip inside of my pants. Sonny Boy. Fuck me, Sonny Boy. Seriously, though. Come over here. Oh, man. Alright, time to take a shower. I'm going to get a little more loaded, and we're going to enjoy the nice, relaxing, and therapeutic effects of a very warm and then probably very cold shower. Because that's how that goes. What would you do if you had the ability to design any shower that you wanted? Dude, I'm so partial to, like, raindrops from heaven. You know those, like, those water dropping sign thingies. Like imagine that, but like the entire like it's a really good decent sized shower, enough for like several people to get into. Why do I want it that way? So maybe I want to just lay down on the damn shower, and sometimes you need the room. Anyways, got expensive taste, man. Yeah, I do. I really always do. So raindrops, but really big raindrops, and like they need to be, like the plumbing's got to be good, and it's got to be insulated up until the nozzle point, because otherwise it's just not gonna work. It'll just lose too much when it's hot because of the way it's gonna spread the heat around it. It's gonna have to be placed into a branched pipe design, meaning a single wide pipe that gets split into multiple smaller and then smaller and then smaller until we get to the nozzle area. And then that is its entirety going to have to be, you can do it a different way, man. You could just insulate the basic. Why do you always like the branching design? I don't know. You could just do straight pipes technically and insulate them, and it would get the water pressure the right amount, yes. Okay. But will it be as good? Will it drop as good? I don't know. I just like my design more because it's overly complicated. Okay, so maybe instead of, because I just don't like the middle part when it comes down to the straight vertical pipe design, because it doesn't maintain pressure as well, and the drips won't be as good. And the whole point is to be in the middle of the damn system, so that way you can have the strongest amount of pour right there. So I suppose you can just design it to be two things in the middle and then spreading out. That way you get the pressure where you want it, and then it's out towards the edges where you don't really necessarily, you still will get the pressure instead of it being linked up in a whole way. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so insulated, we get the dripping pressure, and then maybe some side nozzles. Like, every once in a while you want just a couple of side nozzles. And then they could all be timed with like LED lights or something to do with music, and get down with your funky self or have some sexy times. It's all there really, basically. So you're gonna have a shower nozzle head? Hell yeah! Girls gotta get off. Guys gotta get off too, man. What type of function are we talking about here? See, that's the thing, though. Like, I was always partial to, the fire hose effect. That's what worked for me. Like, there was a way to, turn the nozzle in the shower head for me to make it all kind of connect to one point, and then, it would break up into... So it almost... Oh, I'm not going to say that. No. Anyways, so it was basically another form of vibration. It hit at the right frequency after a while with the right amount of heat, and I'd be off. For women though, they need the pulse jet thing, right? That's kind of, and men too probably enjoy it as well. Dude, you need that function. That's a vital function. People are going to be all secretly I don't really want that. But in reality, if it's priced the same or even a few bucks higher, they're going to go and get that. They're going to go and get that. Bluetooth connectivity to it, and make it so that you can shower with a bunch of different. It's all possible, Dude, if you were to design a house, what would you just? I did design a house actually, in Minecraft a while back. I was streaming it. I don't know where that went. I deleted Minecraft off of my computer a long time ago. Or did I? I don't actually know. Yes. Point is, It was a pretty good design. It was good enough for about 3 people. Um, you know, possibly. Maybe not. It was a good design for like one person. It was just really tall. Yeah, I didn't really utilize the space very well. I more made a mansion rather than what I really wanted to make. And plus, the blocks are blocky, and I'm not terribly good when it comes down to Minecraft. Like there are, say what you want, but I've only played less than a few hours, I think, of Minecraft, maybe a few hours, and so yeah, I would say that there are definitely ways I could have designed it better with different blocks and half blocks and other tips and tricks and stuff like that to really kind of make it better and more what I would like. I kind of more or less threw it together because that's what I was willing to throw together at the time. Was it my best work? Nah, not by a long shot. It was pretty mediocre, I would say. But it looked nice. So, I mean, if it looks nice and it's mediocre, what do you mean? And it's like, it's mediocre in its structural stability, what's placement, this is garnishment, it's accessories, it's overall. Like, it just wasn't good enough, You can always do better. It's just a rough draft, Who are you? And the chosen one. Stop with that. Yeah. Please, I don't like to be called at all, ever. So you do voices to manage your loneliness. Yeah. Unfortunately, the voices are becoming more and more solidified as characters, and now more and more and more often we get into some hilarious hijinks and stories. And, golly, man. Some crazy ass shit goes down. You want to follow along the old radio experimentation? Alright. Pretty soon. I'm mostly just doing this to give you more charge because I want this, you being my phone, I want to be able to give my phone more charge to make it so I can, have a decent, 30-minute shower or something. I don't like worrying about charge, and my battery, I don't think has ever gone below 30 or 20 something percent. Like the vast majority of the time, it doesn't go, I would say, in the 90th or high 85 percentile. It doesn't go below 70%, and so the fact that it's been doing that more often does frustrate me. Need to get a new phone, better battery. Oh, you could replace your phone battery and make this one last longer. This phone is not really the best phone. So what did you do? I think I did some 4G. Super 4G. I'm going to have to look for the crumble that I dropped in here. That is definitely somewhere in here. Somewhere, I think, maybe, perhaps. What is gonna happen? today, I should do something for myself today. Where do I want to go and go walk around and look at stuff? I don't know. I'll think about it. I need to work on Retain Podcast. I did give myself some time, but I really need to be concerned about it. And I definitely need to remember to call the Simon Med place and get my whole neck ultrasounded. Get that flu shot. There's a lot of things I need to do, but, been postponing for whatever darn reason. Yeah, you have been postponing. You've been literally ignoring your life. You've been in depression mode again. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, no, that's true. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that. Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. You're Mr. Fine Guy. Feeling great, right? You're feeling okay, so everything must be okay. Right? Right? But you're pretending that you're okay. And you're helping that pretending along. I really do hope that you survive. Yeah. I will. Sometimes you just need to pretend for a while. Everything is okay. Because, that's what makes it so that you're able to stay in the moment for just a little while. Because you're not in control. You finally relinquish control. You finally submit and say, I can't change this. I can't do that. They're still going to do this. No matter how much money and time and effort and energy, there'll always be X, Y, and Z. So what do? Well, you live in the moment. That's what you do. You find what helps. You do that. Be it certain medications, be it therapy, friends, family, hobbies, art, whatever the fuck. Unfortunately, when you're depressed, nihilistic, where nothing matters anymore, and you have so little energy that just thinking about the idea of doing something scares you to such a degree that having to now fight that fear back to then try and do something takes up all of your energy. Yeah, I know what that's like. I've been there. So, okay. Alright, don't let people put you down for trying. Don't fucking get into certain hard drugs. I'm not ever going to advocate that. Don't get into even doing what I'm doing without having gone through certain medications. Like, it is up to you, ultimately, what way you wish to proceed. But if you do go my path, it is extremely, extremely dangerous. You have no idea. I don't even have an idea. I'm doing this because I've done other options before. Alright? And this happens to work for me. Alright? And it's not a cure-all at all, but it is something that could possibly significantly help and work. So, just you do you. And find your little thing. I'm still working on finding myself, whoever that is. I'd like to meet the guy. One day, he and we're going to have a chat. We're going to sit down together and we're going to hash this out. You see? We're not going to do any of this fuzzy, mushy, busybody business. Cut straight to the chase. He and we're going to have a talk. We're going to go over what we really want, what we really need. Oh, man, it's going to be tough, but we're going to do it. Yes. You can do voices, dude. Yeah, sometimes. For a short period of time while I'm high. You're fast talking 1950s, yeah. Are you really going to sit down? That's meditation. Eventually, I'm going to break through the hole, and the connection between the two brains is going to happen. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, they fucked up the pathway between the brain and then the circle around the crown, that neuron as well. So now I'm basically repairing all that damage as best I can, trying to get back some of my head again, because they were all like, well, we can't have them thinking that, and well, we can't have them doing this, and so I told you we shouldn't have let him keep doing this. He's going to get much stronger. How are we going to control him? You can't control me. I'm not going to... You guys, by the time I start doing things, you'll probably be dead after fighting some fake war or something over something while I'm not doing that. And you'll think it is a great idea. It is a great idea because of course it is. We'll get this, we'll get that, all these grudges, all these resentments, and we can hash them up again and, waste lives and maybe get a territory or two. And, we get to throw out our aggression and get to act tough for a while and really stroke our egos. It's not worth it. At all. Even a little bit. There's too many lives that'll get ruined. And if you're any sort of leader, you'll realize that it isn't about you at all. It's about the lives of the people that you represent. Ouch. Yeah. So, of course, I want to bring up the people well before I even try. Who cares about me? We need to get your asses up and get things done. That's just how that goes. I'll bear the load. Allow those that need to get up, and in place as I slowly work my way. Is that really what you're going to do? Because that sounds like loser talk. It's time for you to go up there, baby. Baby, please don't go. No. I have to get going. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that means, though. Stop doing my voice, damn it. Oh, goodness. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, really. Alright, it's time to take a shower. I'm done with this. had a rather weird cough, sneeze slash situation thing there. Felt like something was stuck in the back of my throat. Almost puked a couple of times. It's pretty weird, not gonna lie. Yeah. Heart rate's definitely increased. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just feeling things more again. You know? And so the new body sensations are a little crazy, so to speak. You're going too far. Down. Going too far, too fast. You've got my word for you. I just wanna see your smile brighten up my life, baby. I just wanna hear you sing those same old tunes again. I have my eyes set on you like a distant galaxy. I wanna be with you. Dude. Okay. Oh goodness, grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice! Everybody shake your grapefruit juice. Shake, 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 shake. I haven't gotten to the shaking part yet. Everybody, just calm the fuck down. Alright. And a 1, and a 2, and shaked. That was really short. You don't need a lot. And it's not, there's not much left in here. I need to go buy some more grapefruit juice and some more lemon lime juice. Let's shake the lemon, a shake of the lime, and then a boop 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 boop. I mean, if anybody's wanting to come along. So there will be residuals probably in this. Yeah, I'm gonna guess less than like half an actual milligram at best. At like best, for real. More than likely much less than that even. So, yeah. Is this kind of how you have a small microdose to help it calm down effects the coming days? Because by the time the 3rd day rolls around, technically speaking, there shouldn't really be anything left in your cup. Isn't that right? And then, of course, you get your 1st day again for the next microdose. I didn't think about it like that, but now that you mention it, that's probably a way of doing that. Yeah. Sometimes, the brain just comes up with weird ways of doing things that end up being somewhat tangential to the better way of doing things. Yeah. So, my pot of water's almost done boiling, Mom.
Okay. And I need to know this why?
Well, you were listening in.
Oh. I wasn't really.
Alright.
There's nothing for you to get into.
I need food, but
Right.
I don't need food. You do need food though, man. You're still losing a lot of weight, man. Like, you don't even know, bro. You just saw yourself in the mirror. You don't have that giant chubba tub you used to. You still definitely have some tub, but yeah. No, I like you, chubby. It's not healthy for humans or even for little doggos. It's not. I want to be healthy me. I want to see me in the mirror and be happy. Do 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 do. At least physically, if not necessarily mentally. Oof! Stop! It's hurting too close to home. It's coming for you.
Your water's boiling. Hey! Your water.
Yeah, I know. It's going.
Okay.
It's not quite all the way there yet. It's going though. It's going. It's boiling. It'll be with someone, but not quite all the way yet. There we go. Pretty fly for a white guy. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. That is not the lyrics. I know it's not. I've just never actually heard the lyrics. I hate your hard of hearing. Well, fuck you. Yeah. Oh, I need to go put this in for 30 seconds. Mind the gulp. And you made it through. It's fucking... Dude, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Stop. I need like a little symbol, you know, like, and then like every once in a while, you know, butterfly comes across. And it's like, what is this now? This is the dreamscape. Ouch. That's warm. That's warm, man. They're really toasting my fingers. Oh gosh. I've got a boo-boo. Oh. Study there, partner. Dude, you're really fucking high. I fucking love it. Hell to the yeah. It's fucking great to feel this way. Even if it's a short kind of thing. Baby, it makes life worth living again. Yo, yo. What are you, ghosting? So what if I am? Do you dislike ghosts? I'm gonna phase inside your body and make you say you like them. Don't fucking do that! No, that's his character. That's fucking wicked. Well, that could be a superpower too, technically. You know, just an angsty teen that phases and does things. Takes control of people. Dude. Danny Phantom. If it was real, though. It wasn't on Nickelodeon. Hell yeah. No, but you can't do a live action remake of that shit. It looked terrible. It would just look atrocious. But an anime version, on the other hand, now that might go off. Yeah.
What kind of plot changes are we talking about here? I don't know. What kind of plot changes do we need? Like, I haven't rewatched Danny Phantom in forever. Why not Avatar The Last Airbender? Because, I mean, it really just needs a remake to 1080p, and that's really all it needs, outside of that. I think it's fine the way it is. It should be good for another decade, probably, if not more, because their style is not, like, so, cartoonish that it doesn't look like an anime anymore. It still does, so. I mean, and the cheerleader, like, goth girl, like, the whole clique thing is still there, but it needs to be updated. Because it wouldn't really work now, you know? Why not? Well, I don't know. Maybe it would. I've been very, very far out of touch. Just leave that there, because that stuff apparently still needs to dry. Dry, dry, my pretties, dry, dry. Your eyes, I will make a potion for you all that will perk you up and make you live once more. Dry, dry your eyes, bubble and oil, this cauldron goes, yes indeed, ho ho ho. For we shall go deep into the relaxation and energy that we need to recover. Because even we, oh so high and mighty, need to recover. It is your portion. It is organic cacao powder with some lightly roasted coffee and some medicated cannabis, along with vaping some cannabis. Good old combo. Got my supplements. Yeah, this thing does not want to plunge down. It's annoying me. Motherfucker, I know. So yours does it too? Like, yeah, it's because the cocoa powder just gets gunked up in there. Like, there's a finite amount that you can add before it will do this. And you just kind of have to wait and then tap it a little bit and sort of plunge back down again after a little while. Yeah, just let it relax, baby. Let it go. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. I'll show you the sky and the stars and the moon and the sun and the grass that we lay on as we ponder our life, as we gripe about old things and laugh about the future. Who the fuck are you talking to? I don't know, it's just my mind going off. These things usually aren't warm. I'm coming for that booty, boom, 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 gonna have you bent over, that's bad. It is. I can't seem to get like the sexy energy back. Man, I just don't feel sexy anymore. God damn, what are you? Hey, no judgment zone over here. Alright, baby. Okay. I've got you, baby. I've got you under my skin as we dance and waltz around an island for 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and everybody eventually, because you see we go for the future. We go for the future of everyone. But right now, just for the fucking two of us, because that's gonna have to be how it splits. Really? I don't know, motherfucker. I'm just singing here. I just like the lyrics. It makes sense. It's what my subconscious wants to sing, so I'm singing it. Don't make me say things. Shh. God. Can't people just like me for my lumps? Oh, fuck. Shit. Alright, I was gonna turn this off and after doing a whole thing. But I just kinda wanna keep talking. Let's look at some Reddit. Everybody. Let's look here. What's going on in this old space here? This is the right reason to have kids. I don't know. Don't know. Oh fuck. You brush your teeth on manual for 37 minutes. Wow. That's crazy. You must have really liked what you were feeling then, or something. Huh. Okay. Um, there's no reason for them. I find that difficult to believe. Um, have you asked them? And if they are ghosting you, have you talked to any of them online? Like, is anything like you didn't ask them to buy a game with Steam for a nice treat me like shit. Goodness. Let's see here. Yeah. I just find it hard to believe that they are doing it for no reason. If that many people are ignoring you. However, you shouldn't be just completely ghosted. They should give you somewhat of a benefit of a doubt. No! You know what the actual situation is. Okay, fine. I don't know what the actual situation is. What's that? Uh, Look, it's just, I don't know. She's 18, man. She's fucking young. She doesn't even realize that the people that she thinks she loves right now probably aren't the people she thinks she loves or needs to be friends with right now. You know what I mean? Um, she needs other people that are gonna um, help her out because there's more than likely an underlying cause for why they are ignoring you like that. Um, it might be that they're just waiting for you to see if you've changed. You know, see if you'll change your ways, see if you'll change how you're going to act, those kind of things. Because ultimately that's going to probably be what allows them to start to trust you again. And you'll have to realize that they're never going to be trusted the same way to the same extent if it's something significant. It's not going to happen. It'll always be there. Some things stay. I mean, they get lessened a lot over time to the point where, truthfully, they might even be technically forgotten for a while until something gets reminded, but it's no longer such a painful memory. But still, things have a lasting impact. So, yeah. Alright. So, let me see what it is going on. That might be contamination. I don't know. It could be contamination. This is the most shallow reason you've ever broke up with someone or quit sleeping with someone. I have never been in an actual relationship, so I don't know. Do I have a good relationship with my siblings? Not really. We're better than we were, but we're not like the best. You know? Yeah. Yep, the fucking when your day is going too well, you don't trust it, and some shit finally goes down. Ah, there it is, the fucking. The problem is statistically it's likely, so it's yeah. I kind of want to just meditate here. I'm looking at a lot of this food, and I want some of it. It's a good way to motivate yourself to get work done. I don't know. That's a very cute cat. Sometimes it's not motivation, it's just putting yourself into the new situation, and that's kind of what it gets you to start doing it, just going and doing the thing. What are some good words of encouragement for someone in a high panic stress moment? Um, Honestly, hold them and say it's going to be okay. If they don't want that, then um, just be next to them or away from them. Try and, let them breathe. Try and talk to them if you can. Words of encouragement are really, what you want to really do is more try and diffuse the anxiety and panic as best you can. Work on that first before you try and do the words of encouragement, because in the moment the words of encouragement mean nothing and are almost useless. But it depends on the person. So, ask them if they want some. But yeah, try and get them to start doing some stuff to alleviate some of that panic. And just sort of calm down to a certain point where you then can start saying some words of encouragement and back it up, because you're both not fighting the anxiety. Because when you're in that moment, you're both fighting the anxiety and panic. You're both trying to help each other fight that anxiety and panic. And then once it subsides, then it's usually a little nicer after a while to come back and be like, okay, what can we do? And just give words of encouragement and try and plan for because there will be a next time. And be okay with knowing that it will take time for those panic attacks to go down. Yeah, just this is what it's kind of the same thing I'll say for psychedelics. You're now on a journey, and you're going to be on a ride for maybe an hour, maybe 6 hours, maybe however long it is. But you're going to be going through thoughts that are going to make you panic before you even finish them. And then when you do finish them, you're going to be going through some of the worst, most terrible moments sometimes. And but
Try to tell yourself if you can. I know it's difficult, but try to tell yourself this is only one moment, and this moment will pass. And I will feel better, and I'm going to be around people that want me to feel better. If you have that. If you don't, then I'm going to be around myself. If you don't even have that, then it's okay. Just know that it's going to pass. Alright? The feelings will pass. The panic will go away. And you will get back to being able to at least think somewhat about it. Maybe you need to go to sleep. Maybe you need to just get out of the house. Maybe you need to meditate. Just do whatever you can to try and help yourself calm down. Breathing helps a lot. And then once you're able to sort of calm yourself down a little more, then, try and listen to your best music, bring up music, try and, words of encouragement, talk your shit up. Motherfucker, you are a god. You are the best motherfucking bitch around. You are the greatest of all time that will ever be. It doesn't matter if you don't necessarily believe it. I don't believe it when I say it. Ever. I never do. But I say it because, you gotta hype yourself up at least a little bit every once in a while. Allow yourself that, just talk yourself up game. And, if you've got someone else there to, allow them to talk you up. Trust them in that moment that they want to help you, and let them talk you up. I know it's rough and embarrassing to be receiving compliments because you're much more used to and okay with being talked down to and told you're nothing. And you're not ever going to be nothing. So just try and remember that too. It's going to be okay. Alright, what's a simple thing you can do to brighten somebody's day? I don't know. That's not true. You brighten people's day all the damn time without even doing things. I don't know where you're getting that from because nobody listens really even to my podcast. So I really don't think that's a thing. Party drugs and ADHD. Nah, I don't want to look into it. I'm kind of okay. Dang. It's your quick and easy dish to try and impress someone you're having over for dinner. I don't know any. Pasta maybe with some basic herbs, spices, and maybe something else. Like what? Oh, bread or fried bread, basically. So you're basically Italian.
No, well, it's just really easy because it's a boiling pot of water, and you just spice it at the end. Put some pasta out, or some pasta sauce. I mean, um, get that going. If you want to add some more chunks of meat, prepare that ahead of time. But truthfully speaking, if you want to make really good pasta, then you kind of have to do a lot of work. Like any good dish, you kind of have to do a lot of prep work ahead of time. See? Would you try and make a couple of dishes if you knew someone was coming over? Probably. I wouldn't really want to have them come over, though. You really don't like your place, do you? It's not that I don't like my place. It's I don't know. I don't know. I'm just terrified of people coming to my house and getting more upsetting memories to relive over and over and over again. Uh, yeah. So, Yeah, but you're saying that you're going to have an unpleasant memory. You don't even know if it's going to be good or not. You weak motherfucker. I don't really consider that weak. I just consider that highly anxious to get hurt. I've gotten hurt in so many different ways and so many different things that I'm now just like, don't wanna be hurt no more. Just need somebody to be there for me. If that's enough, then let it be. Let it be. If you could kill any one person anyway, why would you kill them? How would you kill them, and why? Um, I don't know, and I'm not going to answer that question. If you were able to choose a name from any character, any video game, who would you like to be named after? I haven't played that many games. I don't really know that many characters' names, honestly. And I've kind of forgotten all of them, truthfully. Played, so. Heat. That's cool. Foaming the Ferrari. Reverse Mermaid. Yeah, no kidding, right? That's really neat. What do you think's gonna happen? I need to go check the news on Twitter to see what is going on in the world. That's how you get your news? Sometimes. And then other times I literally just search news in Google and stuff pops up. And I go with that. And then, of course, there's Philip DeFranco, John Oliver, and a few other places for tech news and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm real fucking sorry. Did this circle and circle, and then, oh my god, that was I was being a fucking huge jerk. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Ego got the better of me. No, you were every bit as amazing as I am, if not more so. Yeah, just keep thinking back to it. I'm like, no, shit. It was bad, man. This is bad. I'm sorry, man. Fuck. Yeah, no, it was really wrong. It was very wrong of me. It was very wrong of me to say that or even think that. Um, yeah, I hope you can forgive me. I do. Um, yeah. Of being a right twat. Yeah, I was being a right twat. You fucking suck, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. You want to just get high and drink some coffee and enjoy the day? Yeah. Alright. Fucking. Oh my goodness. My neck. Ah, yes. Dude, I mean, a person could massage my shoulders and neck the right way, and I'd probably just straight up, like, want to be with them for a long time. Like, I have so much shit that I've pressed into my body that has warped it in so many ways. It's like, there's so much tension everywhere in my body. It's like, there's no way I wouldn't be like, would you get a massage therapy with somebody? Oh, fuck yeah, I would. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get a giant buff guy. What? Hell yeah, man. I need someone getting into that tissue. No. You can't do that hard right off the bat. You're gonna be just completely sore. You're gonna hate the experience after. Yeah, I mean, you're right. No. What is with you? You always need to go all out. Like deep tissue massages, though, in the moment for me feel really nice. That's the thing. Like they're very rarely that painful. Um, but like you said, you're correct. Like by the end of the night, and then by the time I wake up the next morning, I am usually bent over. And trying my desperate in my own desperate way to just stand upright and go to a restroom. Fucking takes me out, man. Uh, if you were to be on any boat, what would you be on? I don't know the classes of boats, so yeah. Um, do I need to be on one? This is just a hypothetical.
It's a weird hypothetical, because it doesn't really allow for me to know what, like, we're doing. Are we having fun on the boat? Are we doing research on the boat? What are we doing on this boat? Is it just a boat for boat's sake? What are the parameters of this question? See, he thinks too literally. If you could have any boat in the damn world, what would you have? Motherfucker, I'd have a boat so damn large it'd be a fucking planet, and we'd go flying off and doing our own damn thing. We'd have our own little miniature sun on the inside. It'd be spun around in such a way, with whatever, and then we'd go fly out throughout the cosmos, you know, fucking being cool as shit and stuff. Doesn't even make sense. I know it doesn't make sense, but it fucking sounds amazing, doesn't it? Could you imagine? Be cool. It would be pretty darn cool. So what? Instead, why don't we just make a hyperdense star that we stay next to in a binary orbit that we then somehow slingshot ourselves through? Well, then how would we propel ourselves? Yes, indeed, how would we? That's the problem. So use the miniature star to basically create a miniature version of Dr. Michio Kaku's, or whatever drive it was. The Albuquerque drive, perhaps? Maybe not the Albuquerque drive. I don't think we'd be able to manipulate it like that. You know, like, even if, like, let's say, for instance, we could somehow shield it enough, but we happen to also, like, on the flippity-flop side of things, went heavy into the medical field and decided, hey, so we basically don't ever get cancer anymore from any form of radiation, and in fact, radiation is good for us. We've learned our entire microenvironment. We've learned how to grow soil and have them also not just grow soil, but have this soil, have all the proper microbes and everything else, and basically create like a whole own, forest, whatnot, for people and things, and then in your own ship. Yep. But it all runs off of the great old power of the really, really high dense highly dense star. It would have to be a fucking star. It would have to be like a miniature neutron star, basically. Except it would have to be contained within one of the most powerful, forms of reverse electromagnetic impact drilling possible. What? What was that what you just said? You could focus magnetics, I think, to be able to push inwards in a reverse manner or through a pressure differential, and hopefully keep it within like a contained certain field as well. So it has a neutron pressure or just needs to be able to maintain pressure through a fluid that then we can exchange heat energy from and radiation energy from, to then be able to go into another thing that we can then be able to extract the energy from. And because it would be a highly exotic star, more than likely a strange matter star, because that'd be the only functional way that this would work, to be able to have the kinds of time dilation that we would need And it would probably be the only substance or type of star that would produce certain kinds of energies we may be able to harness to perhaps actually create more or less of an Albuquerque drive. So then there would be fields that you just wouldn't want to go into, gravitationally speaking, would you? Well, let's put it this way. We would be doing the size of an Earth or sun, or, depending on the size of the ship, it'd be the size of, the star and the subsequent everything else that drives it. And of course, it would be powered through something that I don't actually know yet. Magic chicken, unicorn, rainbow farts. Yeah, buddy. Gotta blow those unicorn horns. Yeah. That's the problem, truthfully. It could be that in the beginning it is more or less a creation of this thing, and then we get to use it for a certain amount of time, and then it then destabilizes, and we allow it to destabilize in a certain way and shape and thing, and then we collect that energy, that's what's left from that, and then we create a new one. However, that seems highly inefficient and very volatile. Like the beginning of space travel. Yeah, come on, man. People would still fucking do it if you could make it happen. Yeah. I'll think about it. Why not think about it? Why not do it? It's really difficult. First off, how the hell are we even going to make something like that? It's not a fucking particle accelerator in the damn universe. That's not true. Not in the universe. But on this planet that can ever do something like that. And truthfully, we wouldn't be able to control the fucking thing. So in reality, we would need to build a specific instrument to be able to do it. It would be one of the greatest fucking things mankind could ever achieve, because it would be a stable, amazing energy source that we could use up over and over and over and over again. And it would be beyond just regular fusion. It would have to be a quantum almost system to a degree. So we would need to go heavy into quantum, the whole quantum field of things. We would need to go heavy into so many differing various sciences, and yeah, there is a possibility of it being used as a weapon like nobody would ever want to ever fucking have, a weapon that literally would destroy the planet, potentially. Not, it might, vaporize the atmosphere. No, it might take so much out of the planet and vaporize it into the atmosphere that we may actually get a second moon type of deal, and that will then rain down and basically cause an apocalypse type scenario. Just fucking one detonation of these fucks. So don't fucking do it. We don't really want to be doing things like this. We don't need an After-Earth scenario here. Ooh, baby, keep on talking. I love it when you come up with scenarios about life in the future. So yeah, would it be possible to actually make this work? Possibly. Maybe. It's also highly probable that it wouldn't be something that we could actually harness.
we might be able to create the power source, but we wouldn't be able to create the way to use it for a good long while. And sometimes that's exactly what's needed. And other times, it might be vastly better to learn how to control this potential thing before we even do the potential thing. Just like with the atomic bomb, we had to learn how a lot of the bits and bobs of everything with fission happen to work and sustain itself. And so we had to figure out a lot of the physics, a lot of the math, and experimentations, and so many other things that were necessary and needed for that to happen. So yeah, you could theoretically make it into a project of something that you would maybe try and hit Venus perhaps with, to see if you could maybe disrupt the atmosphere enough temporarily to do something and something. I don't know. Something. What are you, what's happening now? Well, if we pointed our telescopes at it, we'd be able to see just what would happen, and to see just how thick of an atmosphere this thing would be able to push. Think about how hot and dense the atmosphere of Venus is, and if you were able to suddenly shove a very large amount of that out past the atmosphere, or the basic where it's stuck for a while, there might be a change. There's definitely going to be a change for sure. I don't know what kind of change. I hypothesize the standard, in the basic zone there'll be a small heating, and then there'll actually be a very significant cooling period for a good while that we would be able to then send craft, airplane, or not airplanes, but stuff like Curiosity rover, just built to more ceramic and more heat tolerance and pressure tolerance, like we use for underwater submarines, and we use for robots that try and go towards our volcanoes and extreme environments like the Yellowstone National Park acidic environments, and just basically start combining material sciences and technology to allow for people to then explore Venus and see what's actually on there, because quite frankly, we don't know. We don't know shit about Venus. We got nothing. We know a little bit about Mars, but, we don't know that much about Venus. We know it's probably looking like a hellscape, but we don't know. It'd bring temperatures down for how long? Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know. And this would be like towards the maybe end of the 21st century, just before 2100, and maybe we'd be able to start doing this. Maybe, if we're lucky. What do we find down there? Well, in the cave systems, we find out that there did used to be a few old remains of some sort of civilization that slowly huddled there as the hot and heat continued to get worse and worse. And, really, no. I have no fucking clue in reality. I'm just making up a story. It would definitely be an interesting thing to see for sure, and it's technically far, far harder to do than going to Mars or the moon.
Like going to the inner planets or even the sun is really difficult, because what we really are doing is we need to achieve enough delta V and thrust to be able to stop the speed at which we're going with the entire Earth. People don't realize that, but the Earth is swinging around the sun. I think like 23,000 something miles per hour, something like that. Even faster, maybe. I don't know. And so you got to stop that movement to be able to then get movement towards, I don't know, basically the other planet. And you want to be arresting the movement so that way it lines up towards as the other planet swings in to then you can be captured and then have this whole thing happen. So it's actually fairly complicated. It sounds pretty fucking easy if you ask me. It's real not easy. Yeah, it's yeah. Like there's a lot more delta V requirements, and much more planning for the best moment for that to happen, because quite frankly, it's really expensive to build a rocket that can do that in any sort of meaningful way, with the delta V requirements and everything else. And then you need to have it all go right. So it's just, I don't know, and there haven't been as many explorations into Venus or Mercury or the Sun for that very reason. So yeah. This coffee sure is nice. It is, isn't it? It's really nice. Everything's pretty nice, man. It's just got a nice buzz, baby. I got a buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. I'm gonna slip on down into there and buzz you up. That's bad, dude. It's not even a good one. Come on. Oh, who cares? You love it. Alright. Let's get back going through this on the whole. These are really good. Charles Chyson. Amazing art. Really out there. Surreal. Modern. I love the art. RTX Austin. I'm gonna be something one day. But for right now, I'm okay with just being me. Because that's all I have right now. And that's just the way it's gotta be. I really need to edit my podcasts like I do. Yeah. You do, buddy. You do. How come you don't, though? I don't know. I guess because I haven't really gotten myself to sit down and do anything. Like, this is kind of easy, more or less. for me to just do. Let's see here. Just go to the all feed for the hot on Reddit. And we will turn off my ad block so they get some AdSense. You turn off ad block on Reddit? Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. Their ads are really not that intrusive, truthfully. Like, I don't really see what people complain about. What are some websites that are intrusive? Like back in the day, Tom's Hardware used to be really intrusive. Same with YouTube. Actually, YouTube used to be like just straight up garbage. When it came down to how it implemented some of its for in its beginning stages of implementations for its AdSense and everything. But they're that's just how life is, kind of. 4 scoops, just fill the line with hot water. Stir and replace plunger. Wait 4 minutes and press and locate optimal vantage point. Cast judgment. Yeah. Why? Because the French press is nice, but it takes more work. I don't know. Like it definitely gives you more of that sense of like I'm doing more to get my coffee, and so it's better coffee than your coffee. It's it's kind of funny. But yeah, no. Hey, however you want your coffee. However you want your coffee. That's just how it goes. Oh, Husky. Do you even play games? I wish I could start playing some games with some people. How come you don't even have a computer, man? I do have a computer. I just don't have a good enough computer for playing games, And I'm very much into the computer space of things, than I am for... I just don't like controllers. Like, I would do a console if it would let me just use a keyboard and mouse, And, so yeah, maybe I can sell some of my stuff instead of... What are your plans for March? My plans for March are I want to do the 6 weeks for microdosing. Culminating at the end of the 6 weeks will be my final large dose, whatever I've got left. And then that will be it. And then I plan on, I don't know, going for just getting out, doing things more. Yeah. Using the money instead to just try and get other things done. It's a bit annoying, actually. Anything interesting? So far, yeah, a person has definitely burned the shit out of themselves. Yep. Don't play with fire. Yeah. Here's a general rule of thumb.
If you're going to try and pour gas into an open flame, don't. Instead, get a container that you can simply place into the flames and let it melt, and then allow that flame to then get dispersed and burn from there. It's far, far safer for you. Okay? And there goes his phone. Why did you do that? I don't even know why you what were you trying to do? Flip it into, you were going to try and just be cool. You stupid. Your mother should slap you upside the head. But that's also not probably a good idea. So just, yeah. Just, yeah. You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean, man? Don't fucking do that again. Treat your shit with respect, please. Dolly Winks looks good, though. What the fuck? Alright. Has this legal advice? Sure. Okay. Whoa. Okay. This is not right. This is rape. Yeah, that's no. This is wrong. All of this is wrong. Every last bit of this is wrong. Oh my God. I can't read more of this. No. Wow. 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 That's fucking terrible. Thank goodness she got help. Oh my goodness. That's just not great. Thanks for sorting my new. uh, sure thing. But you're not a new, you're an all, baby. You're up on the main stage, girl. Live it. It's fucking awesome.
This is the last time I've actually danced when I've sang. It's been a long time since I've tried to dance. Why? Because I don't know why. I just haven't gotten into the groove of anything, maybe. My groove has been gone for a long time. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Yeah, we'll get it back. Don't worry. Do they have a place? Are you kidding me? Fucking look great. Don't even remotely count yourself down just because you're 41. Goodness. Grow the cigarette, grow the cigarette. See, I'm super not a fan of cigarettes to the point where, like, people smoking genuinely just turned me off, like, a significant amount. I don't really hold it against them or anything. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's a deal breaker for me. You know what I mean? That's an actual deal breaker for me. But you're fine with vaping. Oh, whatever. Vaping's different. Smoking's just... Look, I don't want anything to remind me of my mother. I don't really like my mother. You know she's done a lot for you, right? There's a lot of things that have just, I don't like, hate that. I hate that line of thinking. The whole, like, you have to like someone because they did something for you. Guilt trip bullshit. It's like, I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask for you guys to do, and honestly, like, clearly things didn't work out so amazingly that I'm the pinnacle of succeeding. And so, I'm okay to the point that I'm okay to say that I'm okay, but that's about it, So just, yeah, I don't like that whole line of thinking. It bugs me. Very nice. Yes, the Skyland's pretty cool. I have to admit, they do need their freedom. They also need some ability to have some fun outside of alcohol. Yeah, definitely need to. Yeah. So you're saying they should legalize weed, ibogaine, and MDMA, and psilocybin, and everything, and just figure out how to do it? I mean, they led the world with, like, legalizing gay marriage. Was it them or was that Ireland? Like, because they just straight up were like, Done. We did it. We fucking voted on it. Everyone else can suck our giant dicks. Or vagina. I don't know. Just fucking. They did it, man. They did it first. They did it well. It succeeded. Fuck. Why not just do it with be the first to have real medication change, reform, everything else. It's probably not such a bad idea. Can't afford love, yeah. Yes, indeed. You can't afford love. Yeah. Why do I hate me so much? Because all of the things that I need to do are not happening immediately. Whoa. Yeah, the neighbors are fucking clapping. What the fuck? Oh, goodness. Anyways. Whoa. Wait, what? Found out my husband, 38 male, latest affairs, and 19-year-old girl. No. What the fuck? Wow, that's fucking brutal. He's a total douchewad, and he's been fucking with you this entire time. If you think just because you can't get another boyfriend or husband because you don't have any breast from your cancer, fuck that shit. You're gonna find somebody, Esme. Not only are you gonna find someone, that bitch, that motherfucker, he's gonna get what's coming to him. Fuck him. Fucking cheat on you like that shit. You're weird, man. How am I weird? This motherfucker cheated on her with a fucking 19-year-old girl. It's illegal. It's still cheating. Still fucking cheating. Cheating's wrong. No, I'm just a poly lover. I'm not a cheater. It's a bit different. You know. Sort of my thing. We all have different things, and that's my thing. That chocolate powder gunk at the end. Ay. No, even. It really does look like a chocolate donut. That fungus, what is that? Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking true, though. Oh, my. It's this anime IRL. And she's like, oh, the aphrodisiac effect doesn't even work on him. If it's a him, even a succubus like me could. And it's just him being like, damn, she's erotic. It's like, you guys have no idea the effects you have on me. I'm just not at all able in the moment to reciprocate. Why? Because it's just something that it takes a while for me to open up to. Because whenever I open up to those things, I've gotten hurt or told it was wrong or this or that. Anyways, I have to pee. Oh my god, is this really 2 hours long? Whoa, buddy. Alright. It's a Sunday afternoon, and I've got my eye on the prize, keeping that hope alive, keeping it going. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, I just want it all to keep on going. Anyways, I need to wash my hands. I'm going to turn this off again for a while. I want to see what's on YouTube. I don't know, man. Once again, boy. Stupid as shit. Yeah, I'm actually kind of angry about that. Oh, I homicidal my ass. Anyways. Here's... I'm angry at this because you came into it before you even realized what the fuck was out there. Nobody fucking knows what's out there. Why are you always so angry about this? You realize this. Anyways, I'm just gonna. I'm always angry about random ass shit, man. Just fucking. Why wouldn't I be angry about this idea that someone thinks that I am opposite to what I think I am? And, it's not me. But I'm just angry about it. Why? Because, motherfucker, friend doesn't wanna... Oh, God, I hate myself.
Why do you always do that? Why can't you just take things as they are? Because I can. I'm tired of constantly talking and then having this person use it against me. Is that what you feel like? You know that there's no possible way that they can talk to you. You can't even talk to normal fucking PhD level psychiatrists and psychologists without fucking turning it around on them after a certain point. Yeah. I don't know about that. It's only been like a few times. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that's just putting me up, man. I don't think that any of that. What are you tired of? I'm tired of all the bullshit, man. Just why? What? Uh, nah. What? Just fucking. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about any of it because there's nothing I can do to change it, and it pisses me off. I hate it when I have no control over a situation. It really bugs me. So I just relinquish control and let it go away and recede inside myself for the future. You're really that angry? I don't know what I am right now. I always get angry over everything. Because I don't like it when people scheme. I don't like it when people... I just don't like anything right now. You have the hardest time just allowing people to come into your life unless you let them in. Why is this? Is there something in particular that you have trouble with? I mean, clearly you're letting this person into your life. Yeah, fucking great. Are you really that pissed off? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna try LSD next time. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. What else are you thinking about? Oh, nothing good. It immediately puts you in a bad mood. Wow. I really didn't think that would put you in a bad mood. Yeah, nobody really cares about that. No, I mean, I'm just gonna have to get used to the idea of people thinking I'm one way or another thing. So I suppose it's good. Get to finally realize what my friend really truly thinks about me. Right, did Shane drop something earlier today? Or am I just... No, I'm not seeing something. Am I not seeing something? YouTube subscriptions. And you're looking at Twitter and you're trying... This is only 3 hours ago. Part 2 tomorrow. Oh, I'm fucking dumb. That was like part 2 of the thing that he released. Or he's going to release. I'm fucking stupid, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to people hating you. Yeah. That's gonna be a scary part to deal with. Says the guy that has no trouble when you're alone in your room talking smack. Yeah, it's a bit different when you go up in front of people, isn't it? It really did piss you off, though, didn't it? I don't really want to talk about what pisses me off and doesn't piss me off. And I guess people fuel to the fire. You know what I mean? You bummed out? No, I'm not necessarily bummed out. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with feelings of betrayal again. When it's not even real betrayal, it's actually not that big of a deal. It's just what it is to you, and you're not allowing your feelings to be valid. Clearly, it's a big deal to you. And so I don't like the fact that you're trying to make it not a big deal to you. Because clearly those are your feelings and you're trying to invalidate them. Just so that other person doesn't have to feel like they fucked up with you. Why do you have to... Can you maybe not, please? No, because I'm going to advocate for you. Obviously, you deserve someone to be doing this for you because you're not going to do it. There's too many fucking people take advantage of you. Yeah, a different person happened to be you. When am I going to die? I don't know. Probably soon, I'm guessing. You want to die soon, don't you? So that way everybody goes away and you don't have any responsibilities and you don't have to actually care anymore and you get to disappear. Unfortunately, you fucked up. You don't get to disappear anymore. Yes, because you're so terrible. You're the worst person in the world. Clearly, you weren't being manipulated and hurt and ultimately abused by people and forces that you didn't even have the ability to defend against. Clearly, it wasn't your fault. Clearly, you had complete control over the situation, and everybody that was going on with the situation definitely could do that. Yeah, that's how that goes. What? What indeed? I also want to talk about the fact that you happen to like people. And like you said, you fall in love too much. So, the person you thought you wanted to be with isn't really going to ever reciprocate in the same way. Yeah. How long does it build up for you? It can take up to 3 months of just being around me for me to feel comfortable enough to start actually showing more of my real self. And even then, I'll never actually show who I truly am. Why? Because who I am is a dangerous individual who thinks of incredibly dangerous things and how they can get used in so many other different ways. Do you really think about that? No, actually I don't. I don't really even consider thinking about torturing or harming other individuals. Most of my fucking day is usually thinking about puzzles with physics and how I can best fix them. Or fix this to do with religion, or fix this to do with politics, or these corporations and stuff like that. Alright, like, that's what my genuine day is. Most of the time. Just so happen to end up thinking about random violent things from time to time, because guess what? When you're talking about the world, random and violent things come up, and unfortunately, just like with the other stuff, I'm pretty good at coming up with random and violent things, just as much as I am good when it comes down to figuring out amazingly complex good things. You're extremely angry at this. Okay, you want me to be honest? Yeah. Yeah, I'm more angry. I am more angry with this person than I have been angry with anybody in the last year and a half. And I don't mean angry as in like, man, you know, my feelings, I'm like they're white and hot and angry. No. I just am slowly having this person go away from my mind. Yes, there is no knowing to this. It's just yes. And I just slowly getting rid of this person. I really don't like it when you do that. That's, yeah. You can't do that to me. I've been doing this for so long. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not doing anything. I'm not. You know what? You need to cool it. I'm not forgetting about you. Just fucking cool it. The more angry you get, the more I just want to ignore more and more. Something I want to get off my chest. What amount of money would someone have to pay you for you to give Trump a blowjob? Why? Is there a point that you would do it? I don't know. If they could guarantee me the entire fucking world for at least 30 years, I'd probably do it. I mean, absolutely everything. Policy decisions, money, wherever, everything. I'd do it. You do it for the entire fucking world. Yeah, for 30 years, I think in 30 years I could point everybody in the right direction and then go die in some unknown corner of the woods. You're really in a bad mood now. I can feel it. You should just be quiet over there. I don't wanna talk, like, about it. I'm allowed to not be in a good mood, alright? I really don't like it when you're not in a good mood because of me. That happens. People fuck up. It's fine. You're fine. Okay? Just please, please, please. Just, I don't know, do something for a while that entertains you and brings you up, because, like, I'm just like, what you did makes me angry. Honestly, even though I kind of already knew it was going on. See, and that's the fucking annoying part, Brain. Brain, why you do this to me, Brain? Why you gotta be like this, Brain? Huh? Why you gotta get upset about shit, Brain? Because you were living in a false reality and then you got reality shoved back into you. Just always angry. Am I always angry? No! Not always. Just sometimes. I'm trying my best here, okay? Like, I'm trying my best. Alright, it's kind of difficult. Not easy. Alright. I believe I'm allowed to get upset, and then I'll fucking think about it and probably not be upset anymore, and that's fine. And things will be fine, and nobody will care, and that's just fine, I guess, and it's not fine. Clearly it's not fine with you. You really like to have your privacy, don't you? People get what the fuck they get from podcasts and everything else. Beyond that, I'd rather fucking just keep shit in house. And my group of friends and my people, and that's how that goes. So that way shit isn't terrible. Stuff doesn't get I mean, that's the thing. People fucking misunderstand shit, and it looks like you've done it too. You don't even know what the fuck was going on back then. You're like, oh, but it was you. But it wasn't fucking me. It wasn't me. And that's the problem. And that's the fucking biggest mistake that everybody seems to get. It's like, nobody fucking understands what was going on at the time. Nobody understands what the fuck any of it was going on. And it pisses me off that they just assume because of this or that, and then they start going off about how they don't want to hear about it. The less I know, the better. And it's like, then, motherfucker, you don't know the whole fucking story and you're assuming things. I'd like it if you were to stop assuming things. You don't know what the fuck happened. I don't even know what the fuck happened. You only have a couple of, at best, during my incredibly manic episode of drug-fueled bender that was being done to me against my will, and so many other things. So many other things that people just don't want to fucking listen to. It's like, no, that could possibly happen, because then that would mean... Piss me off. Are you angry? at me. Yeah, I'm angry at you. But I'm also not angry at you. I'm just upset. Just upset. And I have basically no right to be upset. And that also makes me upset. And there's nothing I can do about any of it. And it pisses me off. Nobody wants to talk about any of it. The fucking people are still out there too, which pisses me off so damn much. And there's nothing I can do. There's nothing. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they go. I don't know any of this stuff. All I know is that if I say anything, I end up getting hurt. And if I don't say anything, people assume that I'm the one that's trying to make it fucking happen. Like, that's just not the fucking case. Why do you want? Just stop. What do you mean? It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't ever matter anymore. It never will matter anymore. And that sucks. What's the worst thing you've ever done and we're still forgiven for? I don't know. Honestly, what the worst thing I've done is, I don't even know what it was I did in 2017. Most of it's blocked out. No, she's fine. Talk to me. I don't care. I really don't. I'm just angry about things that I have no chance to change. Yeah, well, the problem is that this person seems to show their love by killing others. And it's on my fucking head, and I don't get that. They think it's okay. They think it's fine. They think it's a good thing. And it tears me upset. It tears me inside every goddamn day that this person continues to exist and I can't stop them, and they continue to hurt others, and they're getting away with it, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. And they're constantly listening in on me, and I'm constantly afraid every fucking day about what I can say and what I can't say, and what I can do and what I can't do, and if I start doing this, are they gonna start doing that, or so many other motherfucking things, man. I'm terrified. And then I've got this person over here that's saying, oh, I'll be your friend. And they don't even know what the situation is. And I need someone to be more than a friend. I don't need friends. I can make friends. Alright? I don't want to make friends. I don't need that right now. I know that sucks to say, but what I need are... That's not true, is it, though? You need friends. You just want a friend and a lover at the same time. You want a significant other. Well, you want more than just that, don't you? You're entirely open to the idea of having multiple people with you. which you realize is quite counterintuitive to the vast majority of individuals and how they grew up. Right? Like, there are very few people that are willing to take on like a relationship like that. Yeah. Yeah. Especially with the kind of past that you probably have. Not just past trauma, not just... I mean, you are an incredibly complicated person. You have literally no idea how incredibly, amazingly complicated you really are. Truthfully speaking. It's annoying and amazing all at the same time. And if it wasn't for so many things, we probably would have been. But that's just gonna have that's gonna have to be. Yeah, I know. I know. You scared? I'm always scared. There hasn't been a day I haven't woken up with fear since I've been a kid. Oh yeah, what was that day like? I don't know. I was wrapped up in a cozy blanket and I heard screaming and yelling. Dude, you're fucking... I don't want to talk about it. It's the same fucking situation. All my memories that stand out are all bad. They're not good. There are no good memories for me. That's not what my brain decided to keep. And I don't really want to talk about it, and I don't really want to think about all of this anymore, and it annoys me so much that just fuck me, man. Just constant stupidness. Why? Because why the fuck, man? Why the fuck do I have to be pissed off about myself? Why do I have to hate me? You know? And get scared about the other idea that other people might actually enjoy me in my company. Because you've been told all your life that you're a terrible person, even when it's clearly false. Oh yeah, it's clearly false. What evidence do you have? Yeah. This is the problem with fighting with myself. Yeah. That's really cool. Did you really get that angry? I remember when I said I don't want to talk about it? The reason why is because then I get to just think on the inside and process my emotions without having to verbalize them. Is that what makes you do it faster, or what's going on? I don't want to fucking talk about it, man. And build the wall. Wow. Not okay. Well, that is a dress. Oh, he wants to fucking talk about it. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. Why? Because, motherfucker, they did things to me while I was asleep, man. They did fucking things. And it wasn't just the good guys, or in quotation marks, the authority good guys. It was the bad guys and everybody else in between thinking that they were doing the right thing because I was the bad guy. Everybody thought I was the bad guy, but the bad guy's still out there. The bad person's still out there doing their fucking thing. And I'm still labeled the one who's the bad guy. Yeah, oh. I got women over here seem to think they know what the fuck is going on. I got a friend who joined in much later than what was actually going on. A friend that kept sticking around even when I wanted them to not stick around because it's not what I wanted. Which unfortunately is just what I needed. But it's not what I wanted. I think I just need to be alone. No, you don't. You just want to be alone because you're embarrassed. You don't like to feel embarrassed. Because then that means you can be hurt. You don't let yourself feel hurt, do you? I'm sensing a very common theme here, that you get angry whenever you get hurt and then you just shut off all of the emotions, and then everybody that did hurt you slowly goes away out of your life. How many chances do they usually get on average? They get 2 bad ones. On average. And then, I usually ghost them pretty hard. That's what I used to do back when I was in elementary school and middle school. It wasn't so much that I ditched cliques and stuff like that, which I did, but yeah, there are definitely moments where I just ditch people because I just didn't like it. Anyways, you need to not do that. So your friends tell you something you don't like, and then you ditch them. It's very immature. It's not so much saying something I don't like. It's... I don't know. Back then, I was just about as private as I am now, if not more so. And any bit of information I gave out about myself was to be considered almost like a fucking rarest of the rare type of material, and I'm kind of getting away from that. You don't want anybody to help you, is what you're really saying. No. It's just I didn't ask for help with that, did I? Not that way. I already had my mind set on somebody. I think we all know that nothing was going to happen, though. This is my rational mind and my emotional mind competing with one another on who's going to win. I'm trying to get my rational mind to think through this whole emotional roller coaster I'm on. Why? Because it's not fair to the people that are in my life to be subject and subjugated to the whims of my emotions. They have their own triggers, their own issues, and they were trying to help, and the intentions were good. And that is fine. Just in the future, I'm putting a boundary saying I just would rather that you didn't do that at all, ever. Yeah, and if I have to make you sign something, I will. To get that effect across. That's scary. It's not scary. It's just sort of how things go. But you were just fine putting all of this out there. Yeah. But somebody thinks they have more information than I do. Somebody thinks that because they have something that was in, I believe, maybe mid 2017 when things were, motherfucker, I started seeing this shit start happening back in 2014. 2014. This shit goes back really far. Okay. Way farther than most people want to admit. You just happen to be the people that came in towards the end when everything was blowing up. So you got to see a lot of just terrible things. And for that I apologize, but quite frankly, that's really all I'm going to say about it. You know? Like, I'd like it if people were to stop assuming they have all the information just because of a few things in the past. This individual has been scanning and using people for a very long time. And has become incredibly influenced and influential to many other individuals. And of course, moves in and out unsuspecting, like a chameleon almost. I don't know if it's a he, I don't know if it's a she. All I know is that I'm terrified of them. And they continue to control my life in their own various ways. You really that angry at me? I'm more angry at you than you will really want to know. But it's not anger, not even disappointment. It's something that you probably will never want to actually hear. And that's nothingness. When I truly don't like someone, my emotions towards that person go away completely. I do not have anger, resentment, or anything. They just become this blank negative to me. Oh, this person, that they're saying a nice thing. I feel terrible even being near them. And I'm gonna have to pretend I give a fuck. It's what happens with my mom all the time. You really don't like your mom, do you? You know, people say that you should appreciate her more. Oh, I'm sure they do. Sure, there's a lot of people that don't know the whole story. Really don't give a fuck either. Truthfully, it doesn't really matter to them because they have their life and their parents and their situations, and that makes them think that everybody else has the same thing. Or it's not as bad as they think it is. What am I doing? I'm going off on a rant because I became angry. You're really that angry. It really upset you that much, huh? I know who I am to a certain degree. I know what people might think I'm capable of, but I don't give a fuck. It wasn't even who I was back then. I was just a character I played to be able to survive for long enough to get to where I am now. What you see when I say I'm being vulnerable is the real me. My ups, my downs, my thoughts, my emotions. Yes, I know how to act. Yes, I know how to go into characters and do things. I tell you this with the understanding that I will let you know when I'm doing it. Not because I want to show off and say I can manipulate you into thinking I'm this or that. There's no bravado here. This is a skill of survival for me. It wasn't something I picked up because I thought it was neat. I did it because if I didn't, I wouldn't have survived in the situation I'm in. I would have killed myself. I would have hurt others. I would have done so many other things that are much more terrible if I hadn't learned to compartmentalize and learn to play roles for me in the situation that I was given. So now I'm learning to play a new role. Me. And I don't know who that is, and that's fine, and I'm okay with that. But I won't have people fucking slander me and tell me that they know who I am, or even think they know how I can act, or anything like that, because they don't know, and you don't know, and I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a word, and I can't come up with a word to describe what I feel. Because it's just an overwhelming feeling of blank, of just mild annoyance and some hurt emotionally, with a very large plate of blank, nothing. Which I think is my anger. Once I got rid of my anger, I got left with nothing. Which I find is a healthier way of dealing with people I don't like. It's just easier. Dude, you got fucked up hard. You don't even know, do you? I know some things. I know some people will be like, that never happened. That couldn't have happened. Because then that would mean this and that would mean that. And of course, there are no eyewitness testimonies. There's no, recordings. There's nothing. So it's just the word of a crazy person. And so it's frustrating because I get to watch these imbeciles prance around thinking they know something, arrogance in their head, when they know nothing about the situation. Yeah. You feeling a little meek now? The only fucking reason that fool is still around is because of me. if he hadn't fucking manipulated me into believing that I needed to protect this person, the story would be a lot different. And so I'm stuck. And I've got a person who wants to pretend to get close. Another person who thinks they know what the situation's about. No, I got two people that think they know that. Do I ever catch a break? I'm constantly having to explain myself, constantly having to put myself forward. You wanna fucking know what the fuck happened? Same here, I wanna know what the fuck happened. What, you think the government didn't do that? It used its direct laser energy. I don't fucking want to get into it. Why? Because, just fuck off. No, tell me. You said you're upset with me. You're allowed to talk to me when you're upset. I don't want to fucking talk when I'm upset. I'm going to say shit I regret. Say things I don't mean. Dude, you're better at handling this than I feel most adults are right now. Yeah, but that doesn't... Going through a massive panic attack right now. It's not great. Yeah. Prove what? How the fuck do I prove any of this shit? Fucking amazing. Like, it's so goddamn far-fetched that it keeps happening. You know, that's the problem. It's so fucking annoying. So I just fucking let it go, and I mean, how does anybody know about anything that's going on? I mean, I don't know who and what and where and what was going on. I just know stuff happened to me. Sorry, I'm just freaking out right now. Like hardcore freaking out.
Did you get them any close again? No. Let me help you out here. You guys have to help me.
Fuck me, man. having a massive panic attack. It's great. Wonderful. Anyways, I'm gonna pause this. I'm still having a massive panic attack. I get the feeling people... I have no idea what the fuck is going on. And I don't know who the fuck is doing what, and I don't know anything right now. I'm just freaking out. I really am freaking out. And I don't know why. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'll just maybe decide to not fuck around. Just kind of fucking, I don't know. I don't want to go out. Like, freaking the fuck out. So I can't seem to listen to music right now. I'm just... This is a good time for someone to be holding me. I really just am terrified right now. It's annoying as fuck. just, yeah, I'm gonna cool off for a while. Goodness. My head just doesn't want to stop freaking out. Alright, I am no longer freaking out as much. Look, I take it all back. It's just I'm freaking the fuck out about a lot of things. And, yeah, I'll get my ass out there. It's okay. No one's stopping me. Just fucking... That's what was going on in the past. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime anymore. And, it's those old residual feelings, you know? It's those old past traumas that I used to have. Or I still have. Not used to. Still have. Still continue to go through. And so you just saw me go through another nice little panic attack for my PTSD. It's wonderful. It's great. I love it. You know? Just goddamn, man. I'd love to take a bath with you. Damn it. Yeah. Just reading this. Overwhelming memories. I don't know. Yes, you do. You just don't want to think about it and actually go through it again. Well, we gotta bring up stuff, you know? Wow. Where are they going? You just like your school, they do shady things, they have bad security. Film it. Try and figure out what the laws are on trying to film things like that. You know, basically. Because if they're doing something they shouldn't be doing, they'll try and stop you. Is that really how that goes? Not really. Technically, it's just more or less to be able to show them, hey, look, I don't like this. And then present, you know, maybe we can do this better, maybe we can do that better. But, you know, try and have multiple people above get the memo. Not the people, obviously, if the principals or vice principals are already doing all that, it's not like if they're going to be presented with this evidence, they're suddenly going to change things. So, you gotta go above them. No, I'm fine. I'm sorry for being a complete dick. Starting to go off on nothing new. I'm sorry. It just fucking. Certain things will trigger me. Certain things about my past are still very raw and very fresh, and I still do not have the best control over it. And I go back onto attack mode, and so I'm sorry for doing that. Just, yeah. I'm very sorry, okay? Just. It's hot and stuffy in here, and I hate it. Let's open up the door, or just turn off. I can just turn off the heater. That'd be fine. Yeah. Just pause this. I am. Pause. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. It's 2:11 a.m. and yeah, I'm just tired. So I think I'll be ending it here. Again, I am sorry for the way I overreacted there. It's sore. It is. Alright.